Hello, everybody. My name's Natalie. This is Natalie Levin Astrology. Welcome. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for all of your beautiful comments and your feedback and what you tell me. And if you don't want to hear my offerings, please fast forward at this point. I have a few openings still available before I am away. No, I'm not away, but I'm not working. I'm taking a break for some of August. So if you'd like to work with me before August, please go to my website at natalielevinastrology.com and you may schedule yourself there. It's 45-minute live session. It's $150 or an hour and 15-minute deep dive session. That would be 222. And I do work with couples and with parents and children, friends. So it can be really helpful to have a perspective, an astrological perspective, if you're having a challenge astrologically. But you might not know it's astrological. Let me pause this for a second. Someone's honking and beeping outside my house. I don't know what that was. So I have to say, I woke up this morning and Venus and Chiron are both officially retrograde. They are not stationed anymore. The stationing felt very uncomfortable for me. When planets station, it's really it can be a dense energy of the planet. So the stationing of Chiron is not necessarily the most easeful sensation of, oh, this feels really great to have all of my super young primal wounds up right now and just really magnified. That feels fantastic. Usually that is not the most comfortable experience. So Chiron is now officially retrograde, which I am rubbing my eyes because I feel relieved. And Venus is retrograde in Leo for 6 weeks. And there's a lot of talk about it's possible that if you have been in a partnership and you broke up, the person could return during this time. Take what you like and leave the rest about all of this. This is not my area of expertise. But the person could return and you could both say, hey, let's give it another whirl. Let's get some support. Let's get some help and see if we can make this work with this Venus retrograde time for the next 6 weeks. I think, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. The moon is in Libra right this moment. So it is not, I do not feel fantastic when the moon is in Libra. It doesn't feel really, you know what it does for me is it's squaring my moon. So it doesn't feel very good. I always feel uneasy and edgy. It also is always talking, when the moon's in Libra, it's talking to my planet of Uranus, which is, it's irritating. So I wonder how it feels for you to have the moon in Libra right now. It feels like today is some sort of a letdown after the incredible pressure of this past week and weekend, like a letdown, like maybe there's a softening, maybe I can let go a slight bit and don't have to be feeling like I'm in such an emergency state all the time. Maybe today, Monday, is a release, an exhale with the astrology and okay. What is the next thing I'm going to do to take care of myself right now? What do I want to, maybe I want to hold on to the idea that Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is in Taurus right now. And I want to dive a little more into feeling what it's like to be in my body, noticing sensations that come up for me as I'm in my skin today. making sure I have good grounding food to eat. If that's possible. I'm going to pause this for another second. And also an invitation to remember that Pluto is still just hanging out there at the at 29 degrees of Capricorn, and Pluto's been there for, oh my gosh, since June 11th. Wow. That's a long time for Pluto to be sitting at this 1 degree. So since June 11th, it can really have been feeling like, especially if you have planets towards the later degrees of any sign. And if you know what that means, if you don't know what that means, that's something I could help you with. But it's a lot. It's a lot for him to hang out at this penultimate degree of, I think that's the word, of Capricorn. It's dense, it's pressure, while he's there, can one also remember that Venus is in Leo, Mercury's in Leo, the sun's in Leo. Leo wants to play, Leo wants to have fun. Is that aspect available? Is there anywhere in your life that feels like play? That's a hard, for me, there's not really right now. It comes and goes. So I'm wondering what it feels like for you. Is there anywhere that you feel like you can play? What feels like play for you? Is it going on a roller coaster? Is it rolling around in your garden? Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for most of you choosing to incarnate on planet Earth at this time with me. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I do not take it for granted. I am grateful for you all. Easy does it. And I will be back in the next few days.